Hey you guys, today I'm going to talk about how I like to go about my cake decorating process, and this will translate over to any size, shape, or flavor of cake. For today's cake, I am making a 6-inch tall sprinkle birthday cake flavor, and so we've got my sprinkle birthday cake layers, and then we have my vanilla buttercream frosting. The way I like to go about this is after I'm done baking my cakes, I'll let them cool in the cake pan for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then I'll trim off any rounded tops, take them out of the cake pan, trim them in half, and then I will actually go and put them in the freezer for about 3 to 5 hours to allow that moisture to really just get locked in. That way, once you cut into the cake, it's super tender and soft. And not to mention, decorating a cake when it's frozen is so much easier, and so if you haven't done it yet, I definitely recommend you try. Once I'm done filling my cake, I will then get a bubble straw or a dowel and stick it right through the center of the cake to give it just another added measure of stability. This really comes in handy if you have to transport your cake in any way, or if you are working in a warmer temperature. You always want that stability to keep that cake together as long as possible. When you're ready to cut into that cake, you can just take that dowel or bubble straw right out and cut as you normally would. Once I'm done placing that bubble straw or dowel, I'll then do a crumb coat, which is that first layer of frosting. Then I will smooth that out, trim off that top. Then I go and put it in the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes to allow that frosting to set up. And then I add my final layer of frosting, which is this fun buttercream with the rainbow sprinkles in it. I'll smooth it out, get my cake scraper warm, scrape off any excess frosting and use that on any of the small imperfections, and continue smoothing until I've hit my desired look. Once I'm done frosting the cake, I'll then grab my small offset icing spatula and trim off any excess frosting around the top. Then I will get my Wilton 1M piping tip and create some rosettes around the border of the cake. Once I'm done with this, I will then add any extra decorations and keep this at room temperature until it's ready to serve.